just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight, the second of 2 on this wild card Saturday. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. It's second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Nick Cross will bring him down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll go play action now with Penix. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring us second down.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Penix. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Come on.
Daniels starts with a pass. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. First drive of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Washington Commanders, first down.
Here we go.
First and 10.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Merritt. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
12 more yards.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's swung out to Merritt, and he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready, set.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Merritt, and he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage to the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. To the pylon, he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Robinson. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his man. It's Pickens. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. To the sideline. He's got London. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
He'll try the right side with Robinson. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Pitts is the man in motion. That's going to be pretty close. Look at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Falcons are out in front. It is 10-8. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 43, here's second down and 2. They'll throw with Daniels. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
At the 47-yard line.
On first down, Daniel. Open right side is Okonkwo. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On second down, it's Daniel. That'll be taken in by Krusty Merritt. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 2. Here we go. They'll try to pick it up with Krusty Merritt, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Go! Dragons, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniel. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Another run here for Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
Let's go. 19, driver, 19.
To throw is Penix. That's complete left side to Pickens. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you do it.
And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play gets them down close, and now it's 1st and goal. Robinson will score! Touchdown, Atlanta! What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score Falcons 17, Commanders 8.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Going to return this from the 10. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
18, pioneer. Here we go. 19 tight. 9, 10, 60 Vikings. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcats. Just go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
18, Rattler. 18.
Throwing now. Daniels. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Dragons, 70, 19, 18.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Looking middle, and he's got ground. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Come on. Panther 60. Panther 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break. Come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? 1 half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
19 tight. Here we go. Tight. 7, 19. Chalk. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one pulled in by Brown. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on fourth down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
A give, and here comes Robinson. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Now, Folk on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Warriors 70. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon 60.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
19, right here.
That's good for Washington. First down.
19, left.
First and 10.
Daniels now on first down. Moving outside the pocket. Middle of the field, he's got a group one. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
18.
This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
Panther 11,
First
Panther
and
11.
10 at the 47-yard line.
7 Pirates, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
18, Rattler, 18, go.
Daniels gonna throw again.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
That's another.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw.
First and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And he's in. Touchdown, Commander. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Falcons 24, Commanders 22.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6.
Hughes on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They put Pickens in motion. And here's Bijan. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Falcons.
From the gun, here is Penix. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Let's go now.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
79. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw. It's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Atlanta.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Penix. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Austin Hooper. Touchdown, Falcons.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Washington takes over first and 10 at the Falcons' 46-yard line.
7. Come on. Ready?
On first down, Daniel. He runs with it, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
That's swung out to Koski Merritt, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. 65 catch. Hey, like, come 19. Come 19.
Here's Daniels. Escaping to his left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Rolling right. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Game on. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Short throw taken by Pitts. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On second down, Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
3rd and 2, and Penix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Penix going to throw again. And And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Leo Chenal in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. To the right, that's Pitts. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets them another first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now Robinson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Great London. Touchdown Atlanta.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Folk now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Commanders 28.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. This is first and 10.
19 tight. Warriors 70.
They'll throw with Daniel. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That's to the rookie out of Virginia Tech, Jalen Lane. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Washington Commanders first down.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He'll run again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Commanders 35.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now Penix to throw on second down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Oh, with a pressure there, he can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
70. Come on. 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout, and will stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Check smash. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here comes second down.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Left wing 19. Ready.
Throwing again. Daniel. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. The game hanging in the balance and a critical third down. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 32 yards.
The 9-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Viking, 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lion. Warrior 70.
To the air again is Daniels. On the run to the right. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one.
Falcons 41.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run with Robinson. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.